Hey, welcome back to Snapple Games. My name is Max, and I'm back with another
Sick.
Pauper League. And I'm going to be playing some Bug Infect Gates today. This list is sweet. Real quick, and a shout out the channel, youtube.com/snapbolt. Go check out my channel and subscribe. Really the best way to support me. And I record all my leagues live on Twitch, twitch.tv/snapboltgames. Without further ado, let's get into a deck tech, and then we're going to get into a league with this deck. So, this is Bug Infect Gates. This is what you would expect. It's an Infect deck with Basilisk Gate in order to pump the Infect creatures. And we're playing some new cards from Phyrexia All Is One. We're playing Experimental Augury, which looks for a card in the top three and then proliferates, so we can give them an extra poison counter, or maybe put a +1/+1 counter on our creature. We have Prologue to Phyresis, this is another new card, just gives them a poison counter. Um, and I'll get into the reason behind these in a second, but let's go over the rest of the deck. The creature suite, we actually get to play all the best creatures, all the best infect creatures in Pauper. We have Glistener, Blighted Agent, 1 mana, 1/1 unblockable, Plague Stinger, and Blight Mamba, which I think Blight Mamba is actually good in this deck because it's a little bit slower. So I think we really want the regenerate of Blight Mamba. I think realizing that I wanted this card is going to make the deck a lot better here. Our other creature is Gatecreeper Vine, which is just decent against edicts, and it finds us whatever land we need, most likely Basilisk Gate, just to have extra copies of Basilisk Gate, plus it kind of draws a card. Our only quote unquote pump spell that we're playing in the deck, other than Basilisk Gate, is Rancor. I think this card's just a little bit too good to pass up, and it's just a way to quickly get some wins by playing our creature, rancoring it, then hitting like twice. You can kill pretty easily with that. And then we have 7 protection spells, 4 Snakeskin Veil, 1 mana instant, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains hexproof until end of turn, and then 3 Vines of Vastwood. Vines is a classic protection spell, but Snakeskin Veil giving the counter with Augury seems like a pretty nice combo. So we can proliferate this +1/+1 counter from Snakeskin Veil. And because we're playing Basilisk Gate, we don't really need to fill up our deck with other pump spells because between Gatecreeper Vine and Basilisk Gate, we should always be able to find Gate. And it's kind of nice to just be able to play more creatures, play these kind of cantripping things that give poison counters, and then just be able to have your pump spells inside your mana base. That's the idea behind the deck. And I see some people asking about why would you play Plague Stinger for black? But if you're a gate deck, it's almost free anyway. It doesn't really cost us anything on the splash because we have so many lands. All these gates can add 1 mana of any color. So our mana is pretty good, and you want to play as many gates as possible anyway. You're gonna need tap lands. It basically is free to play like off-color cards like Plague Stinger. We could even play other off-color cards. I just don't think we really want to. It's possible that these Black Dragon gates should just be more Simic Guild gates also to help have double green for vines, or just Glistener Elf plus green for protection. But I think our mana is actually going to be reasonable. Again, especially with Gatecreeper Vine helping us fix our mana and draw a land. So that's the main deck there. Sideboard is pretty new. With any new brew, the sideboards, at least mine, are usually really rough. And that's because as you play more, you realize, oh, you play against something good, and then you realize, okay, I need more answers for that. And then you can adjust your sideboard accordingly as you tune your deck. That helps a lot. But we have 4 Hydroblasts for the red deck, along with Fumes and 2 Weather the Storm. Quad Nature's Claim, I'm trying. Just 1 mana naturalized, no downside, because we never win with damage. This could just be worse than playing something like D-Glamour or something, but I want to try the Nature's Claim just because I think it's sweet. 2 Infectious Inquiry against like control decks when we just want to draw 2 that gives them a poison counter seems nice, and then a 1 Dispel just because it's solid. I didn't really want Relic or other removal spells because that's not really what our deck's trying to do. So again, I wanted to kind of get into these a little bit. This Experimental Augury plus Prologue, it doesn't exactly fit. It's not like a pump spell for the deck, but it is pretty nice, I think, to have. One, they just cantrip that kind of like get us like kind of to where we want to be. But sometimes I feel like we're going to be able to like hit with a Glistener Elf with a Rancor once or twice, or get one hit with Basilisk, get the opponent to 8, and then maybe we can finish them off with these. At least that's like the idea, because sometimes in Infect decks you get them to 8 or 9, but then they kill all your creatures, and you're just like, okay, now I'm never gonna have a chance to play a creature, have it survive, and hit them again. Like I'm dead. But these give you a little more reach. It's almost like a burn spell in the deck, somewhat. So that's the idea. All right, without further ado, let's get right into round one. I'll see you there. All right, welcome to round one. We're on the play. Let's go. I'm stoked for this. We have a Seagate, a Blighted Agent, 2 lands, a million Rancors, and 2 protection spells. I think we're supposed to keep this, hope to draw another land, and then play Blighted Agent with protection up. Depending on what we're against, we might even just tap out for it too, but let's keep this hand. Name green. Pass the turn. Oh no. Did not want to play against Called Off Red all day. Okay, okay. Now I'm going to play Basilisk Gate Glistener Elf because I still need another land to protect Blighted Agent anyway. And if they want to use a burn spell on this elf, then so be it. Oh god. It's just going to be so hard to win this matchup. Just round one, get paired into the Lava Dart deck. That's the problem with these Infect creatures in Pauper. It's like there's so much good removal, and there's cards like this. It's just going to be so tough. If we draw an untapped green source here, I guess, or untapped blue works too. Guess we just let them Lava Dart this. It's not really getting better for us to just wait. They have the Dart in the yard. They're going to have a lot more removal here. Reckless Impulse. This draw also just didn't come together because we really wanted to draw one more land, which we didn't do. Galblast, Swift Spear. The Galblast this, okay. Sure. They probably should have just played Swift Spear, but they don't really know like the potential of our deck. Like, do we have just like a million pump spells in hand, and were we threatening some type of weird kill next turn? So they're playing a little scared, but they even have a Dart in the yard. Oh man. Our land count is a little bit low considering we really do want to get to 3 or 4 mana and play stuff with multiple protection spells up. But we have 4 Gate Creeper Vine as well. Yeah, we don't have Embiggen on MTGO. It's not an option. My best chance to win is if they just forget about Lava Dart and I get to untap here. But they're already hitting us for 6 this turn. If they play this, they can hit for 8 and kill our guy. I should turn off auto yield so I can rep Mutagenic, which is another card we could just play in this deck. And they just play Galblast. Jeez. They could have, let's see, they have 8 damage here. They could have had 10, 14. They could have just darted this, then blasted us. That's 2 more spells. That'd be 12, 16 damage. Let's just go to the next one. I mean, this is going to be like just a really rough matchup no matter what. Just hope they don't draw the darts. I think these cards mostly just might be too slow. We can just play our creature, just try to play creatures with protection spells and just have even more protection and stuff. These just seem pretty slow for the matchup. Just do something like this. Keep as many creatures and protection as we can. I think that's all we can do. We do have a lot of sideboard cards here, though. Quad Hydroblast, Dispel, double Suffocating Fumes, double Weather the Storm. So we have a lot. Yeah, I mean, we were just so dead there. We just missed a bunch of land drops. We never were able to play a creature with protection backup because we only had 1 land Basilisk Gate. That was just like super rough. All right, we got to mulligan this, I think. All right. I guess we're keeping, and then we just try to draw an infect creature and then like have multiple protection spells. Let's keep. Can actually put back a land because I don't want to keep all 3 lands and then draw another land because this is going to find me a land too. I kind of want all my protection. I might find a non-Basilisk Gate land with this depending because I might want another green source. So I probably want a green black land, so I guess I just get Manor Gate. All right, O2 blocker. Yeah, Mutagenic's definitely a card we could run in the deck. I was going to say, there's no way they only have 1 land and are not using blood. They should have also just probably attacked because they don't know if I'm like wanting to save my thing or not. All right, we got to find fumes. Their deck is just like, just too efficient. I don't want to Rancor my thing, but if they try to like kill my vine, I guess I can just Snakeskin Veil it, block. They're probably just gonna bolt me, attack with everything or something. See if they bolt this. They might. Looks like they're thinking about it. Or just implement. Sure. I wonder if I have to go Snakeskin Veil and just start eating their stuff. I think I do need to do that, as horrible as it is. I have multiple other protection spells. I think I need to do it. So bad. Maybe we should have just kept our opening hand potentially. I'm not sure. Because now we're just super dead. Because even if we like, let's say, drew Blighted Agent next turn, it's gonna be real tough to win. Maybe Blighted Agent like into Basilisk Gate or something. But again, it's just gonna be tough. Just gonna get like dart flashback darted here or something. We're at 7. They don't have Metalcraft yet. We get to make a treasure. All right. Let's just pack it in. I know that's like one of the most popular decks, but that's just gonna be essentially like our worst matchup. It's just like they have all their reach is also just like the best possible removal for all of our creatures. It's just the reason why this deck's just not going to be viable at like the top level. But if we dodge that matchup specifically, things are going to look a lot different. Save everyone in round 2. Let's try to bounce back. All right, after getting swiftly defeated in round 1 by Kaldothared, we're against Biso. Generally, one of the trophy leaders, really nice opponent. Always love playing against him. Um, just really, really nice to run into him here. be on the play. See if we can do a little bit better. I actually want to keep this hand, I think. Because even if I miss on lands for one turn, then I have a Gatecreeper Vine, and I can just start running out Glistener Elves. It's not that good, but at least I have like a bunch of gas. And if I draw a land, then this hand is actually pretty good. We're always pretty much going to name blue also. Like, we're a base blue-green deck, and our black spell is just Plague Stinger, so we really only need one black source. Looks like we're probably against Affinity. Missed on land. That's rough. See if they just Gal Blast right now. No. Let's just do this. All right, in for 3. Maybe they don't have a Gal Blast. They do. Could have just played another Glistener, but I like getting in for the damage. Maybe this was just a mulligan too, but I mean, of course, I say that now after just missing on lands for multiple turns. It was just so tempting because if we draw land, then we're in like such a commanding position. I think it was worth, but maybe the odds were too low of drawing a land because we only have 21 lands in the deck. It's tough to say. Mirror Enforcer, sure. And a Shaman, jeez. Oh, they're just doing it now? Sure. They can even just Blood Fountain back the Shaman. We're definitely not winning this game. They're gonna go Ancestral here. Just pack it in. They have 6 cards in hand and just too much going on. I think we might want a couple Hydros, maybe even more. I think Dispel is good too. We can actually potentially take out some of our protection spells. Blight Mamba seems okay. Maybe cut a Great Keeper Vine, cut one Blight Mamba, cut like 2 Prologues. We really want to just Nature's Claim them out of the game here. I think this seems good. Maybe more Hydros, because they're going to have the enchantment that, the Saxon artifact to deal 1, and they're going to have a lot of those Shamans as well. I want more answers for that. I could go like 3/3 like that. Makeshift Munitions is what I'm thinking of. Not the best with card names. Just know what they all do. I just not the best with the names. All right, a little bit awkward because we have a Seagate and we might want to name even blue-black to play Plague Stinger. I think we just still name green because we can then play more of our spells. With the next gate we draw, we can name black. Okay, now I'm just going to run out Blighted Agent, especially since I drew a second one. This way, if they just play like a Frogmite or something. Don't play the... I guess they can play Crack, yeah, I guess that's fine. I can also just Hydro this, right? I can attack. They're not going to sack right now. And then I could Hydro right now force them to sack one of these, play around Deadly Dispute a little bit. I guess I can. Oh, I can't play Plague Stinger this turn. I'll just start by attacking for one, I think. I doubt they're going to sack a land right now. Then I think I just Hydra this. If they want to sack a land to kill this, they can. They don't. All right, let's name black now. Pass. Yeah, the metagame right now is definitely less friendly for new brews than it has been in the past. 100% agree. These top decks, Affinity and Called Off the Red, which we keep playing against, are so strong. It makes playing these brews much, much more difficult. And even just like trying new brews, it just makes it so much harder. All right, there's a Glistener Elf. I can like play a Plague Stinger or Blighted Agent plus Rancor it, or I can play two creatures. Resolving the Rancor right now is kind of nice, but then if they just have another removal spell, it kind of sucks. I almost like playing Plague Stinger plus Elf to play around second Karat Clan. I'm gonna do that. They have 7 cards in hand. Oh god. That's basically just gonna kill us. Okay, there's a prologue. So now I Rancor, hit for 3, and then just prologue right now because I could draw land. Then they can just munitions down my Glistener Elf, which though, oh god, and they have even Wellspring as well. We have quad Nature's Claim. Probably just play Augury. Gurmag, sure. Okay, there's Claim. Let's not forget to proliferate. I gotta not forget to proliferate today. That's for sure. All right, let's claim that and then name green. The next turn I can just play Mamba with Regenerate up. And then the turn after that I can Rancor the Mamba. Okay. Sure. Maybe I have to just play Blighted Agent now. Play double Blighted Agent, hope they don't have removal for both. I think that's my best option because they're gonna have blockers for this Mamba. Pyro. Oh, Metallic Rebuke. Okay. I can potentially still win next turn. Unlikely, but possible. We're also getting hit for 9. We can only hit for 3 at the moment, assuming they have nothing. Bargain, draw 3. I think the pump spells are good, but I think they're just not for this deck necessarily. I think they're just for more of a standard Infect style deck. We just got completely outclassed in these first 2 matches here. That was pretty embarrassing. That was pretty unfortunate. I'm just gonna keep jabbing. This has been rough, honestly. Like, I know these brews are not as good as a lot of other brews I've had. I'm trying these Infect brews, and I'm not expecting to do as well as I typically do, but we've been getting bad exits. I'm coming back with these brews, but that's okay. We'll see everybody for round 3 here. All right. I'm going to keep this hand. We're against Magasupi. Are they just going to main 2 here? Whoa, they just skipped their first turn. Okay. Not sure what's happening. Are we in like... Are we playing against like a Wind Trader or something? I don't really understand. Maybe they just accidentally missed their first turn. I'm planning to play Gatecreeper Vine first. Forest. Abundant Harvest. Are they just like... Are they the all-in combo deck? Are they like a couple land spy or something? Let's look at their deck. Momentary Blink. Jack-o'-lantern. They're definitely some like minimal land combo deck. Songs of the Damned, Squire. All right, well now I want to just play a creature rather than Gatecreeper because I just want to start trying to infect them. I don't want to give them time. Lotus Petal, Dark Ritual, Spy. So they've gotten 2 lands out of their deck. They have Bobble. And they're just passing. Interesting, interesting. So I can attack for 1. There's no way that I can play 2 infect creatures, right? I can only play 1. Kind of sucks. I feel like we're just going to get comboed pretty soon. Why Momentary Blink? Just because of the flashback? Because they're going to just mill their whole deck and then combo somehow? With some weird way to combo? Okay, well, I guess we just don't overthink it. I guess we just play Blighted Agent. Next turn we can pump for 4 and then hit for 6, but it's not enough. We probably still just do that and then play a Glistener Elf too, and then just try to win on the next turn. Mesmeric Fiend? Commune? So are they like a more fair, like 2 land or 3 land spy or something? I don't really know yet. So let's pump. And then just attack for 6, play Glistener Elf. And then hope we don't die. I feel like we're likely to die here. We've given them just so much time. Our deck's not that fast, but their deck's probably also wildly inconsistent. So I guess I can have Dispel, probably not Weather the Storm. I don't think I want Nature's Claim either. Oh, they have a Caravex Torch, so that's their win con. So they're gonna have to try to win here. They concede the match. All right, we got ourselves a match win. This is on pace for the fastest league of all time. I'll see everyone in round 4. All right, welcome to round 4 already, somehow. This hand's not actually that good. It's pretty slow. I mean, we go Guildgate and Divine and start casting cantrips. I'm gonna try it. We have a prologue, and then these give them poison counters. Turn 1 Delver, you don't see that much anymore. Heap Gate, sure. See if they flip on Counterspell. The classic Delver player move. They don't. Attack for 1. I'm gonna just jam Great Gatecreeper Vine. If they want to counter, they can counter. I guess I can just pass the turn and then prologue like on their end step. Kind of like that, actually. I don't need to play Gatecreeper yet, actually, now that I think about it. Rather just prologue on their end step. Consider, sure. Because at least this can find us a Basilisk Gate. They hit? No. I wonder what we're playing against. Just mono blue Delver, perhaps? See if they ninja here. Nope. No land either. They definitely have a lot of interaction. They'll probably just counter this. Force Spike. Okay. Gonna try to play around Force Spikes if I can. Another prologue. Kind of down to just play Forest, pass the turn. I do want to resolve this prologue. I guess I could just play it. I could resolve it now. Could draw a Glistener Elf too. I do want to play around Force Spike here. Okay. The problem is we're gonna have to find and resolve an Infect creature, a Mill of Deep Analysis, and another Thought Scour. Flip a Spell Pierce. They're probably just playing Mono Blue Delver, or Mono Blue Terror with Delver. That's my guess. Yep. So they have Spell Pierce up. There's the Glistener Elf. Dang, the problem is they're going to have a Spell Pierce for a spell that I play. I still want to play around Force Spike. I should go Glistener. I don't think I need to leave up Snakeskin Veil because then they're going to have Spell Pierce. So it doesn't really help me. So I think I'd rather just play a Gatecreeper Vine. I get Basilisk Gate here. And then I play a Sea Gate, excuse me. Yes, I want to use the ability. Get Basilisk Gate. Play Sea Gate, name black. Pass. Okay. I mean, we're threatening a pump for 4 next turn. It's not too bad. We have a chump blocker. We're at 15. Vapor Snag in the main deck. I don't like to see that. That means they... I mean, they could just be playing Snag over Snap. Potentially. Flashback Deep Analysis. That's pretty good against us. Maybe they don't attack with Terror. That would be like best case for me. If they attack with Terror, I'm chumping with Vine. I feel like it's like, especially if they don't have a bounce spell in hand, they can't attack with one of their creatures. Because they know I have this. They don't know if I'm just playing like Might of Old Corrosas and stuff and I'm just gonna go for the win. So they have to respect it. We'll see what they do though. We also have a couple Auguries. It'd be nice to get the counter down before playing Augury so I can start proliferating on this counter as well as their Infect counter. Not sure if I'm going to be able to though. I guess I just chump with this whenever I can. Anytime they let me chump with it, on the terror, I will. So what? We just have one dispel. See, this is making me think like, okay, for control decks, sure we have inquiry, but maybe we want more actual like counter spells. Like, oh, looks like our opponent disconnected. Maybe we want more counter spells like a negate or two, and maybe a second dispel. You know that maybe a spell pierce or two. That type of stuff that could be reasonable. But let's pause here and then wait for our opponent to reconnect. All right. Looks like the opponent just came back. Let's chump. If they play another terror, it's going to be bad news for us. They say, sorry, my PC restarted. No worries. They're leaving up 2 mana. Oh, another Gatecreeper Vine is actually good. This is blue-black. I don't think I'm going to be able to pump with Basilisk Gate this turn. But I can play Basilisk Gate, play Gatecreeper Vine, and then leave up all this stuff. We know they have a Spell Pierce. Let's see. I mean, going for the Basilisk Gate, and then if they have like a Vapor Snap or a Snap, I can't afford that right now. So let's play Basilisk Gate, play another Vine, get another Basilisk Gate. Our plan's kind of working here. There's no way they're going to bounce right now, but it would be good if they did. We have Snakeskin Veil plus Augury up. We hit them to 2. This is why you really want every one of your lands to be a gate, because this forest is potentially costing us here. And again, we know about Spell Pierce, so I want to be able to Snakeskin Veil through Spell Pierce. I don't know if I said, but thanks, Stoneheart. Trying to ruin this meta. Do love to brew. Thought Scout, Brainstorm, Thought Scour, Mill, Modern Age, and Deep Analysis. Okay. They have Deep Analysis and Modern Age. They have 7 cards in hand. It's gonna be tough, but they're also only on 3 mana right now. 3 mana left. Gonna chump again. Oh, they don't attack. That's a good sign for us, actually. Are they just gonna leave up like Spell Pierce plus counter or something? Gonna have to go for the end of turn Augury for sure. They may have to just chump with Terror if we're able to get off a Basilisk Gate activation. Let's go Augury. If this resolves, cannot forget to proliferate on them. They're gonna Spell Pierce it. Okay, it's fine. Another prologue there. I kind of want to be able to get up to enough mana to next turn double Basilisk Gate activation plus Snakeskin Veil. But if I play Basilisk Gate, I can pump once and then play Snakeskin Veil through another Spell Pierce. I think I'm going to just do that. Let's pump here. Do I want to threaten the second activation of Basilisk Gate? There's no way that I'm going to use it. But there's also, I don't think, any reason not to. Just going to try to attack for 6 here, see if they chump. They need double interaction here to beat the Snakeskin Veil. All right, Brainstorm is fine. If they don't block and I get the Snakeskin Veil, I can kill right now. I wonder if forcing a chump... there's no way I can't activate again. There's just no way. Any bounce spell, then I just lose. I have to leave up Veil. Okay, they're chumping. That's fine. I want to leave up Snakeskin Veil through Spell Pierce right now. So that's what I'm going to do. I probably only need to activate once next turn as well. Wow, they're attacking. So that means they have another creature or a bunch of interaction. Spire. Okay. Let's play Augury. They're going Brainstorm right now. They have a bunch of cards in hand. I guess we just need like a Blighted Agent. Plague Stinger's not as good. Spire Golem, huh? Spire Golem and Terror. That's interesting. Just playing like threats of like Terror, Spire Golem, Delver, Modern Age. I mean, I guess we're taking Plague Stinger. It's not even that good. Proliferate on them. We're at 6 now. Another Snakeskin Veil. All right, let's go Seagate. I guess name green. Tap like this. This is already threatening lethal here, so they're going to have to chump. They're going to have to chump again next turn, but I can have 2 lethal threats next turn. I mean, this is probably not going to resolve, but I'm going to try to play it. They haven't even played one counterspell yet. I feel like there's almost no chance this resolves. They did play a Force Spike, though. Wonder if they somehow like cut counterspell. Lose focus. It's actually pretty good against us. Do I have an evolved brew I'm thinking of? Who knows? Are they gonna attack? No, it's a bad sign for us. Really bad sign. Terror. Maybe a Rancor can still do this? 4 cards in hand. I don't think I want to end of turn Veil. There's a Rancor. All right. Let's go. Did ask for it. I did ask for it. No. No. I guess I prologue in response. I guess I don't, there's no reason to, but I don't see why not. Okay, okay. We do have to tap out now, but they have nothing. If they have nothing, they have another counter. All right. I guess we just attack. And they block. Dang. Turned out we needed the blighted agent. Close game, close game. We got. Oh, they had a deep analysis in the yard that whole time that they weren't using. Fair enough. Maybe we just bring in inquiry too. I don't think I need this much protection because I need to actually like draw cards and resolve my stuff. Once it's resolved, I don't think they're gonna have that much bounce. Maybe Vines does help kill that faster and get through the 5/5s. Could just do something like this. I don't think I want fumes. Try this. All right. Keeping this hand. Blue-green man, go. I'm not going to get this 4 spiked. Just thinking if I want to play Bathleth Gate, play Glistener Elf right now, because then they have to bounce it in order to deal with it. It's kind of annoying for them. I'm going to do it. This way this doesn't get counterspell or lose focused or anything. We play around 4 spike. It could be going a little too deep playing around 4 spike, but we saw one of them and they're still going to have it in their deck almost assuredly. We might not know if they had it or not. We'll see. Delver. Okay. Now I just need to leave up my stuff, I think. I can play a green black land, but I think I want another blue source. I think I'll go blue black here, and then just no attack. Then just pass. If they play an instant end of turn, I might even just play a prologue right now. I think I'm going to. Because then, sure, they could bounce this, but that's not the end of the world. Just let that resolve, and then go for prologue. All right, Infectious Inquiry, not a bad draw either. Definitely going to want to try to resolve that one. They reveal Spreading Seas for the Basilisk Gate? Jeez. That's fine. Because now I can actually... It's also an island now, I gotta remember. That's kind of nice. Because now I can attack. They're probably going to block. And then I just Snakeskin Veil to give my thing a counter. Then I just, what, play a Plague Stinger? I could also just leave up Dispel still. But I think I like playing another threat. So I already have one black source. Let's just get another blue. All right, we're kind of doing it here. We have a Gate Creeper Vine. I am gonna Vines for another gate for sure. I think it's better to resolve another threat right now, but maybe resolving the Gate Creeper Vine was worth. It was close. I mean, there is some Tron in the meta, I think, so. And I mean, there's gate decks too, so Spreading Seas is kind of good tech. Our hand is great though. They have a lot of cards, but we have board presence plus good cards in hand. We're in a good spot here. We have 3 power Infect. They're at 1. Another Spreading Seas right now. Wow, that's aggressive. Maybe they're trying to draw land? They missed. Okay, I like our chances. So let's just start by attacking just for 3. I'm not going to Gate Creeper Vine and pump right now, but I will just attack for 3. I think I will play Gate Creeper Vine this turn over. I can't play Inquiry actually, so that makes it easy. But I can Seagate for a black source here. So I just play Gate Creeper. We have Dispel up too, which is kind of nice. Get Basilisk Gate, but play the Seagate named Black. Wait, still says the chosen card is black, but it's just an island. Okay, yeah, because it doesn't have the ability anymore. Yeah, okay. And then pass the turn. So I don't think this is a gate anymore either. Yeah, I only control 3 gates right now. Interesting. Okay. They have 8 cards in hand. They're playing nothing. They're going to discard, discarding a Spell Pierce. I feel like going for the pump with Basilisk Gate's almost like a little suicidal. They're gonna have double interaction. There's almost no question about it. I think I just start with Inquiry right now. This could be okay in the main. I wonder if I just dispel this. I actually think no. But I think I do want to play around second Spell Pierce. Like on their next turn, I mean. I just want to be able to dispel through Spell Pierce. I can play this next turn, I think it's fine. I don't think going for pump there. Maybe I could have pumped onto my Plague Stinger. Yeah. Glad I didn't go for the pump. No, we'll just see what they do. They're at 7. I have 1 lethal creature with the Basilisk Gate. Okay, we got him. Opponent got stuck on lands there, though, but our draw did function pretty well. Alright. I still like the Vines over the Snakeskin Veil. Maybe Vines is just a better card because it's still 1 mana protection, but like it can lead to a lot faster kills. Alright, game 3 against Mono Blue Terror. 0 lander. We're going to 6. Alright, we have to keep this. Kind of tempted to just put back Vines, honestly. It's kind of a weird play, but I'm just going to be playing my threats, hoping it's good enough. Tip a hand, naming black with the Seagate. Play it on turn 1. If they were thinking about leaving up Force Spike, then they should definitely just slam Delver. I kind of want most of my lands still to be able to produce green, so I won't be able to prologue next turn. I'll have to tap out for Plague Stinger. I could just plan to end of turn prologue, but I might want to tap out for Plague Stinger. I think I will. I'll just go black-green here. Because I want to name blue-green on the Seagate. I'm planning to just go Basilisk Gate, Slam, Stinger on 2. Although I do feel like they have a Force Spike, but we'll see. So they drew they drew a land and then they Thought Scoured. I do feel like they have Force Spike, but I think we're priced into going for the Plague Stinger line. Oh, they don't. Another Delver. Dang, we can't play it now. That sucks. I really have to hope they miss. Just gonna start playing out the Plague Stingers. If we just play Seagate, take the turn off, it's so bad. This that way allows us to play a spell this turn and next turn in a tap land. No flip one time. Okay. They're gonna like Thought Scour? Nope. I wonder if I need to just trade for a Delver here. If they attack. I don't know if I can erase the Delvers if they flip. That's the thing. Kind of want to just start trading resources. I'm gonna do it. If those flipped next turn, I'd be like, I feel like just so dead. But my hand is gas. This is black, green, blue, green. I can play Glistener Elf and Blighted Agent next turn. Do I play around Counterspell? They didn't flip, but they didn't. They also did nothing. Or do I play around Force Spike? I think I'm gonna play around Counter more. But I have to use this one. Because if this resolves, it's still pretty nice. So I played, again, to explain this, if I play this first and they have Counterspell, I they might counter this, but if I play this first, they're gonna counter it. So this plays around counter a little bit more. If they have counter and Force Spike, my things get countered, but this way I resolve my Blight Agent rather than resolving my Glistener Elf. So if one black source, two black sources, I think I want another blue, right? Yeah. Okay. And we have a Blighted Agent on the battlefield here. They haven't been flipping Delver. There it is. Flip on Brainstorm. Play Brainstorm, sure. I'm feeling decent here. Brainstorm, Thought Scour, milling a land and Echoing Truth, and then play a Terror. It's a pretty aggressive line when I have all these gates out. Rancor. All right, I mean, 3, 7. I can just Rancor my Bladed Agent. They milled the Echoing Truth? What about leading on Infectious Inquiry to try to draw more lands this turn so I can play them and do more stuff next turn? I also go to 12, but they have 8 power. Is there a benefit for getting in for 7 right now? Not really. I mean, I'm going to need to resolve more spells anyway. So I think I want to leave up black-green. So I think I'm going to start with Inquiry, and then I'm going to Rancor attack for 3. Hopefully draw another land to play. But I think I'm going to resolve the Inquiry here. And the reason I'm not pumping this turn is because I'm feeling like I'm going to be able to... I can pump next turn. Heapgate's a little awkward. Because I can still represent lethal next turn regardless. So maybe I even play it even safer here by going Gate Creeper by and get another Basilisk Gate. And then I'm going to have 6 gates total next turn, and I can go for double pump for lethal anyway. If I go for Rancor right now, Rancor Heapgate, hit for 3 up to 4. I'm going to have 5 gates. I only need to pump once next turn. But I don't get my Gate Creeper Vine in play, and I want to be able to chump this. I'm going to go for the Gate Creeper line here. It's a weird line, but I like it. Because again, we don't have lethal this turn no matter what. And this way, we have a chump blocker and still lethal next turn. Okay. They're attacking. They have the Vapor Snag right now. And another Terror. I think that just does it. Triple Terror. We're at 8. We need to deal with multiple of their things. I don't think we can. Snakeskin Veil. A little bit too late there, Veil. I can play all my creatures and protect them, but then I'm just super dead to all these terrors. I can block 2 terrors, I take 8 exactly. Rough. These brews have just not been working out. Getting absolutely throttled here. Let's go round 5. So welcome to round 5. Embarrassingly, our only match win is when our Storm opponent just conceded the match. So we'll see if we can get a match win here. This hand is good for our deck. This hand is good. This is the best hand we've had. Let's go green-black here because we have an island. See what we're up against. Probably called Dotha Red in the 1-3 bracket. Oh, Forest. Okay. Forest. Forest makes me want to play just like a Plague Stinger here. So I think I'm going to. Because if they're just some type of like Ponza deck or something, I'd just rather get the flyer down in case they just play a random creature. Yep. Arbro right on time as always. Alright, now I'm just going to play out 2 creatures. Attack for 1, play Blighted Agent plus Glistener Elf. Again, this is the best draw we've had so far. This is kind of how we drew it up. A lot of creatures, and then pump spells in our mana base. Looks like we're gonna get like our Basilisk Gate killed probably, but we're still doing okay if that's the case. Yep, there's the Thermokarst. Ooh, there's a Vines. I don't really want a Vines to kill this. I want a Vines to kill them. I can hit for 2. I guess I just attack with everything, and if they block here, I just let it happen. Play Blight Mambo, leave up Vines. So I think I just play Forest, attack with everything. It's going to be pretty incredible if they don't block. Wow, they don't block. Okay. We're likely able to kill them next turn. Aspirant's Ascent. I don't even know what that card is. Oh, it's the blue instant. It gives Toxic 1 and Hexproof. That's interesting. So hopefully they just like tap out for another Visionary or something here. Then we can kill. They didn't block last turn, and they didn't play anything. I'm not going to just go for Vines. I'm just going to attack with just these two, I think. Attack with just these two, not go for anything. Play Gate, Creeper Vine, get Basilisk Gate. Could attack with Mamba too, but I just don't want to. If they go for Bolt here, I'm just going for Vines with Kicker. Go for the win. Do they have another removal spell? Looks like they do. Okay. They have 2 cards in hand, but they have a ton of mana. We can get another Gate and Pump next turn, which is nice. See if they have another land destruction spell, though. Oh, what's up? It's Hubflower. Yeah, Toxic does stack with Infect. I was thinking about, like, Tainted Strike combo because, there's that 2 mana 3/1 Toxic, too. So if you Tainted Strike that, it's gets +1/+0, gains Infect, so it deals 4 Infect damage, and then also 2 Toxic, so it hits for 6. But then I realized, but if you just, Might of Old Corrosa, your 1/1, it hits for 5, so it's not worth going through all that trouble. All right, they're at 5. Don't really have anything. I could attack with Mamba too. But then I'm just going to have to regenerate right now. I don't really want to. I'm going to tap the Manor Gate. Oh, I also get to take the initiative. Interesting. I have 1 forest left in my deck. Completely forgot about taking the initiative just because it was so far out of my mind. Tap these, play Gatecreeper. Get Basilisk Gate, but don't play it yet, I suppose. And then just play Forest. Their deck doesn't really have that much removal, so that's good for us. Yeah, but Embiggen's not legal on Magic Online. It's just not on here. All right, so I just let them take the initiative back here. No big deal. I don't think there's a reason to chump their Trampler. They're probably going to just forge onto their Avenging Hunter, try to race us somehow. No, they're going for Scry. Interesting. They have one card in hand, but we have a Snakeskin Veil. So we can only pump for 2 here. So a reason to play Basilisk Gate was now if I had Black Dragon Gate, I would have had lethal. But now I don't. I still do get to forge onto one of my creatures, which is kind of nice, but could just go for it. I just don't think I need to. Hmm. Maybe I do go for it. They need another removal spell, which they would have already had one, right? Let's go for it. Okay. Because they played that double Scred earlier, and if they had a second removal, I feel like they would have just done it. Hydra also somewhat deals with boarding party, which is kind of nice. Nature's Claim can kill their enchant lands, but I don't think that's good. What's up, Mayor Empire? Yeah, trying to play some Magic. Trying to stream some Magic. I feel like Prologue and Augury, like I was actually pretty excited about these two cards, but they just seem so slow. You say Snakeskin's bad, but they played 2 copies of Scred. They're gonna have 4 Scred and maybe more removal. I don't know if Snakeskin's that bad. I want to play a creature with a protection spell up. They're gonna have Scred. Hmm. I could just bring in all the Hydroblasts. Just cut Prologue. With all these Hydros, I don't know if I need this many Veils. All the Hydros is a lot, but I could just do something like this. Vines does seem better than Snakeskin in this matchup. Don't think I want Claim. Don't think I want Inquiry. It's just too slow. I don't think I want Fumes for their Arbor Elves. That just seems too slow as well. Let's go for this. Just Hydroblast countering their red removal spells, countering Boarding Party, I think is just worth it, even if it's a little bit awkward. It's just so hard to play this when Ponder, Preordain, Brainstorm are legal in a format. It's just so hard. All right, they mulligan to 5, but if they have land destruction, this hand's actually kind of sketchy. I do have double land Gatecreeper. I think I'm supposed to keep, but yeah, if they have turn 2 land destruction, I'm in trouble. I have to just play this. I mean, it's not they're not gonna have turn two land destruction now, but I'm probably supposed to run out Gate Creeper Vine first. Okay, their hand is bad. I think I'm actually supposed to get Forest as well here. I just want to be able to play more spells. War Visionary, that's fine. Ooh, Blighted Agent, great draw. Now I think I'm gonna play Blighted plus Glist. Ooh, I'm not gonna have protection up, but they don't have red mana yet anyway. I'm gonna do it. Blighted Agent, Glistener Elf, go. Their hand's pretty bad here. I've seen an Infect Storm deck or two with like the depletion lands and just basically the old Storm like base, but I'm not sure if it's actually good. Wow, it's a lot of Bastos Gates. I think I want a Gate Creeper Vine for like a blue-green gate so I don't get locked out. Because if they just play another land destruction spell on my colored source, I just can't do anything. I could have pumped for 2 here, but I don't think I need to do that. What about this? What about Gate Creeper Vine for Island, play Island? It's pretty tempting. I can also just get Simic Guildgate or Manor Gate or Seagate. 4, 5, 6 mana. I mean, they can boarding party right now. They can also play a removal spell now. I'm gonna do the Island line. It's obviously risky because now they can just kill my forest, but then I can just start pumping with Basilisk Gate. Leaving up Hydra right now for like a spread on my Blight Agent seems massive. Yeah, because this is the first time they've had a red source because they just found it last turn with the Acid Moss. So they're very likely to have a Scred or a Bolt or whatever they play in hand. That's why I went for the Island. Okay, I mean, this is super risky for them. I guess they're gonna have it. They're gonna try to spread my Blight Agent on my turn to make me use my mana, but then I'm gonna counter that. Untap. Glistener Elf, huh? I don't think I need to pump the Blighted Agent. I'm gonna just start by attacking with just Blighted Agent. Almost assuredly they're gonna Scred it. And I'm gonna counter. This was nice because again, if I had gotten the gate last turn, I was tapped out. They would have just killed the Blighted Agent. So getting the Island might have just won me this game. Oh, I have no more basics. Or I have one more forest. It's actually good. Because now I can play double creature. Look at that deck building prowess shining through. I could make a sick play here too. If they have like a candidate, I'm just gonna be wrecked. But if they just attack, I could just like trip block or something. Oh no! I had to say it. I had to say it. Oh, my god, they take the initiative back too and we lose. Oh man. Okay. Let's go. Next turn, we're going to have 3 gates. We can go +6. That's not enough because we're going to 10 and then going to 1 if they attack with both. Damn. And they just drew boarding party. All right. Utopia Sprawl. Brutal. I think playing out those creatures is still fine though. I think I had to Hydra. I think I had to Hydra the removal spell, but I definitely want the 4 Hydra now that I've seen Cannonade for sure. Don't think I want to spell. 4 Hydra is plenty. Do I want Snakeskin Veil over like the last prologue? No, I'll just run it back. All right, we got this. We got this. Oh man, this is sketchy. Not gonna mull Forest double Glistener Elf with this deck though, right? Just hope to draw some lands here. Arbor. Oh, Wild Growth, okay. Another blue spell. About time our mana catches up to us. What if they just go like Stone Rain and kill the Basilisk Gate? That would be pretty incredible. I meant like Thermokarst, obviously. Okay, play a 2/2 that just completely brickwalls us. All right. I'm gonna attack. It's not really getting better for us, right? They just go land initiative. I'm wrecked. Yeah, they kill the green source. Island. The one island in the deck, please. Nope. I did keep a 2-lander, and we haven't drawn a land, so pretty rough. I think this hand was a keep though, right? Glistener Elf into Glistener Elf. If we had just drawn one more land, it would have been completely different. It's funny, colorless land. Nice. Yeah, we had 2 lands in the opening. We had Forest Gate. I wouldn't have kept a 1-lander against Ponza. But Forest, double Glistener Elf, Basilisk Gate, double Blighted Agent, Hydro, I felt like it was enough. I mean, they're missed on the Cascade, but they still have a 6/3. They have 5 cards in hand too. All right, brutal. Dino into Arbor. I think we have no outs at this point. It's just too much. So I can Hydro the boarding party. I just don't know if that really like does anything. Just gonna do it now. Yeah, they probably just have like another dino in hand plus like another good spell. I mean, they have 6 cards in hand right now. I think the gay package plus the infect creatures just it just straight up doesn't work. I was actually pretty hyped for this deck, but it's just too slow for the format now. This is what I wanted to show in a second. So this was actually my original build when I was like looking at it, was playing all the things that give them a poison counter, but honestly, these new cards are sweet. But I think in these last 2 leagues, maybe there's some type of build for creatureless infect where you can play these and win, but all these cards, including prologue, these cards are just so bad. The effects are pretty minimal and they're pretty expensive for the format. It's like you're playing prologue, sure they get a counter. You're playing augury, sure they can get a counter if they already have one. But that compared to Ponder Preordain, Brainstorm, it's just so much worse. You're so much slower. It just makes your whole deck so much more clunky. Like look at our here of our actual build. Look at our mana values. Look how many 2 drops we have. Like our curve looks low because we have 1s and 2s, but 24 2 drops, it's just too many. Yeah, so it's just in Pauper, it's just not gonna work. I will say, I think this gate package just doesn't work. It was just too inconsistent, too many tap lands. But a build like this, I think it's still pretty bad. I don't know if these preordains are really where you want to be. You might want to be like something like this. Oh my god, I'm blanking on the name now. Uh, Apostle's Blessing. There it is. Just play more protection spells. And again, the problem is I feel like these cards are bad. So it's just like, and then at this point, you don't need to splash Blight Agent, and then you're just the old mono green infect deck, which also isn't even that good. So it was fun trying out these all these infect cards, but I just yeah, I just don't think I would play like blue green infect right now. I mean, you could play mono green infect and just play like the standard old build, but I wanted to try out all the new cards, which is why I was doing what I was doing. But I my decks just in the last 2 leagues, the creatureless infect and the gate infect have just felt incredibly underpowered. So I'm kind of off it. But it was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching this. YouTube.com/snapbolt. Check it out. Till next time. Peace.